Hello gamers, and welcome to some more preview content for the upcoming Man of Steel DLC for Steel Division 2 with 8 new divisions. It's still work in progress and a preview build, and luckily I did get access, so thanks a lot to Cedric and Eugene Systems, and to allow me to write another article mainly, and this is a side product. So thanks for watching. So I decided to go balanced with this division because of the viable options in all regards other than maybe AA. So I obviously went for this cheap annoying unit, and obviously AA here combined with good infantry support. It's a very good all-round unit, and I went for the Panzer II as well. In B phase, I bring the Esploratory for recon duty and also for as a CQC option. But C phase might be an option, but it goes to 9 only. So I think, yeah, single vetted in, yeah, maybe it's worth double vetting them. But already single vetted, they have exceptional stealth and very high optics, and maybe it's broken, but it doesn't, well, it doesn't go higher. So we'll just leave it like that. In the infantry tab, I went for a little bit of a lackluster A phase because I've got so much in here with the support units, and I've got the Grenadiers as a cheap option over the Panzerbüchse. Panzerbüchse would, let's say, give me 6 availability. It might be an option to switch that around, depending. Then I've got a Pioneer, disheartened for CQC in A phase, and a Panzer Grenadier 41 as kind of the line infantry in A phase. And the Pioneer, Führer, with frag shells, basically because he is so cheap. Then in B phase, I've got the first Italian unit in the infantry tab, the Decima, single vetted, might be no option to double vet it because it goes down to 6. And then I've got my favorite unit, the Decima Arditi, double vetted because availability drops by 4 and I really want to make them count. And I've got, as a beefy squad to go with that, the Luftwaffe Jäger. And I've got yet another leader that I might move to C phase, we'll see. The idea is to play with a lot of leaders given the elephants and also the amount of infantry and some artillery, so I think it might actually be helpful. Then in C phase, I went all out and went for 2 cards because of the balanced approach, and the second card of Panzer Grenadier 41 and a CQC card. Might be an option to move that into C phase to have more CQC and C, and then get rid of the Decima, and that would free up 3 points that you could spend on tanks, support tab, or let's say an IG-33, for example. Or another card of elephants. So yeah, there's room to play around. Tank tab, obviously I went for the cheap tank, single vetted. I went for Tiger Führer that I want to play in A phase already. And then Stück 3s in B phase, double vetted, might be an option to bring them later. Or to bring the Tiger later. But this gives me both options in B phase already. In the support, you need to really micro your elephants in particular. Support tab, I went for the disheartened MG34, and like I said, I want to do leader play. So from my A phase points, I want to bring out a Befehlsstück as soon as possible. I decided to go for the B phase Italian mortars to you know, annoy the enemy, to sprinkle them around, and I really want to learn to play more with mortars, in particular those micro-intensive 540mm mortars, because they can make such a difference. Then the Jovice infantry gun, arguable. It might be better to take the SIG-33, to be honest. But range is obviously worse, but it's cheaper. And I've got the Sturmpanzer 4. Then one ammunition truck here. One. So this is the support tab. Anti-tank tab, one card of Panzerschrecks. The Marder in A phase could potentially go to B phase. And in particular, if I moved one of these tanks to C phase. But I need to, try it out a bit more to know for the fine tuning. And then A phase Pak 38, obviously, and Pak 40 in B. And then a one card of Elephants in C phase, unvetted, because of the huge drop in availability. But I want to spare one Tiger card to go with it then. In the AA tab, SDKFZ, and they are kind of supposed to go with the Elephant later on, actually. And then a single vetted Flak 36 in B phase. Maybe change that to unvetted. Not sure. Artillery tab, mortars in A phase, and SDKFZ in A phase. That's potentially a bit of an overkill, but only the mortar has smoke. So that's why I did it. It might actually be an option to go. Well, this is only B phase, unfortunately. Yeah, the Italian stuff is only B phase. And I didn't even go for the A19. Yeah, as you can see, I have some more cheap slots available, but it's for 1v1 in mind, quick play in mind, hence also balanced. And then the mortar here, the Mörser, and huge thing. And in C phase with munitions trucks so that I can move them around if need be. Yeah, that's kind of like how I built that. In particular here, I might need to adjust things as well a little bit. In the air tab, I only went for the Focke-Wulf 190G in A phase as my early bomber, basically. And then a Focke-Wulf, my fighter. And this was a supplementary fighter as well. And then the Dornier in B phase. If I need it in B phase already, it might be an option to move it to C phase. Yeah, a bit tricky. I would like the Junkers, obviously, but I don't have it. Don't have the slots. I could most likely get rid of one infantry squad potentially. That would give me 3 points. And then, yeah, but then I get a plane, could maybe get rid of the mortar. And I'm not yet sure if this howitzer is actually that good. So I might also consider getting rid of the howitzer and get one of those Italian guns instead, or maybe get the plane instead. So lots of fine-tuning still needs to be done, in my opinion. This is not set in stone. Let me know what you think of the deck, how I built it for now, and also how you're planning to build the deck if you want to play this division. Yeah, unfortunately the Luftjäger can't come in C phase. That would be a really nice C phase card as well, because this is maybe even enough in B phase together with all the other stuff. Alright then, thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.